not giving up, I'm not giving up yet. I feel that it's my time, so I'ma give it everything. I'ma give it everything I got. So I'ma give it everything. I'ma give it everything I got.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Sid here today. It's a pleasure to have you here. Today we're back, as I promised, with the INZOI review demo game. Actually, to be honest, I have already recorded a video about INZOI yesterday, but I ended up deleting it because any stuff happened after that. First of all, there was a new update that came out to fix some servers because people had many issues not being able to connect or run the game, etc, etc. So they updated the game, so I downloaded the update. And then second of all, there were some not very good comments about it on Steam. While I create my character, I will explain everything to you. So yesterday I did a female character, but today I decided to make my favorite K-pop character because I think he's so pretty and he actually goes very well with the game. I'm going to just... oh, this girl is so pretty. I'm gonna... for the third time, I'm gonna just show you how the UI and everything works in this game. So in case we wanted to just stop in the middle of character creation and I was done with what I wanted to tell you, we have zero issues with that. In the demo gameplay, you can just create a character and that's all about it. You can choose the age you want, except the teenagehood. That's something that still is not in the game. Hopefully they will change it in the future. And you can choose your gender if you want to, male and female. And you can choose your traits. Yesterday I somehow made myself a charmer, but we're making Felix here. So I don't know. What does he look like for me? I think he's a charmer too. That's the vibe I get from him. But maybe this is just me. And then obviously there's a character creation part, when you can change the face, when you can choose the presents, you know, like for example, if you want to choose the race or have a base in case you didn't want to do everything yourself. Obviously I'm making Felix. He's Australian Korean. Oh, he looks so cute. So I'm gonna try to at least have a Korean base, you know, similar to this guy. I think that should work. And yeah, we go make the face. I need to pick up the face in my phone so that I can look at it and make it at the same time. And then prepare your teas. Cause I'm actually a bit upset, and I will tell you why I'm upset. There's like basic edit mode, which means that we can like change the basics, or we can really go to detail mode and make the face with details. Let's jump into the drama tea while I make him cute. That's one of the downsides. I cannot talk and make stuff at the same time. I need to work on it though, but bear with me. Bear with me for now. His eyebrows is kind of... I mean, I guess maybe like something like this. Ooh, I see. He has a smaller face. Okay. That's not me, that's literally his ears. I'm not making it like perfect, by the way. I'm trying to make it look good. I don't know what it does. Oh, it's the eyelashes. Oh, I didn't know we could do that. That's so cute. He has pretty, like, lower eyelashes. What is that? Oh, okay, so he is a bit like that. What is this one do? Oh, okay, I'm gonna bring it a bit lower. It's very difficult to do, but his eyes. He has almost the same eye. Not 100% the same. I wish we could change the the like make this part of the eyebrows higher, but it's okay. Oh, I can change the eyebrows directly, even better. He has like kind of these eyebrows, but I kind of like this one more. His eyebrows are really shaped like this, to be honest. What if I do that? Yeah, I think that is a bit more like it. Though, to be fair, his eyebrows are a bit more relaxed. So, let me take it a bit. This is not at all looking like him, but you know what? Whatever. He has a pretty tiny nose. But not, maybe not this much, but I think that is like perfect. It looks so tiny at the top. I want to say it's not that tiny, but in reality it is a bit tiny. His lips are very, very thin, but a very cute shape. Like his lips are kind of small, like very cute, kind of small. Yeah, you know what? Let me pause a bit because I'm having difficulty trying to focus on making my character and then talking about the drama for a while. Sorry about that. I'm trying to train myself, but I have a long way to go. So basically, yesterday in the Steam comments, people were nagging about the game, saying that it's not a perfect game and it doesn't look like The Sims 4. The reason I deleted yesterday's video was because I didn't compare this game with The Sims 4 at all, because I honestly, genuinely believe that this game, it has nothing to do with The Sims 4. It's not even related to The Sims 4. It's not even close to The Sims 4, and in so many ways, it is a complete different game than The Sims. And mostly because, well, obviously, you know, Sims is a legal company, and if you try to copy any game design from the company, you're gonna pay for it. You're gonna get sued, and then your game's gonna get shut down. So even if you want it, you legally cannot do it. So comparing another different game with The Sims is not fair on the creator. They can get inspired by The Sims, obviously, but you cannot really compare two games together because it's not something comparable at all. They're different, okay? They're two different games with two different mechanic system, and it's just different. There were so many things said. I'm trying to get through them one by one if I remember all of them, but my mind is kind of a mess. I was a bit upset. Mostly because people were focused about the Asian look side of the game, which is completely ridiculous because I am Asian myself, And my whole life, I've been playing American games, but never once in my whole life I went and said that, yeah, but Americans should look like Asians, or Americans should do like Asians, or Americans should do this and that because I, as an Asian, prefer it that way. I never said that. So I kind of don't understand when people on their own will go and choose an Asian game and then they nag that it's an Asian game. You know, like, it doesn't make sense. You chose an Asian game. If you're, for example, French and you want to play a French game, go play a French game. You cannot choose an Asian, a fully Asian game and then say, oh my god, why does it look so Asian? You know, like, it doesn't make sense. Hello. So there were like weird stuff like that kind of didn't make sense at all in my opinion and was not really fair. And then people were saying that, oh wow, the quantity of the hairs. I like it though. Okay, from the from the side I really don't know how to change it, but from the front it's bearable. So yeah, you know, like, because it looks Asian, because it is made by an Asian, you know, it's logical, isn't it? There were some comments about the body shape stuff, saying that, yeah, but we don't really have like obesity and fat people in the game. This is correct. This is also a good, let's say, a good comment that you could say, like a good recommendation for the game, saying that, oh listen, you could maybe improve the body shape of, you know, the characters. But directly going saying that they hate fat people and because of that they don't you know, put fat sliders is not really fair, because that's not true. Just they don't work with it. Otherwise they knew how difficult it is to work with sliders. So it's not easy. It's not easy to make clothes and then edit little by little on every slider. Many people talk about stuff that they're not even experienced in, which makes it even sadder. The skin. He kind of has like a freckly skin. So if I can find a freckly skin, that would be like amazing. With makeup he does look like white, but I don't think in reality he's that white. I think maybe like maybe like here. Maybe I'm wrong, but you know, eye bags. He definitely has like eye bags. Cheeks. He has fluffy cheeks. Ooh. I need to check that from the side, I believe. Oh well, it does. From the side doesn't really change anything. Amazing. Well, I go lip line. I say yes. And moreover, obviously, people were comparing it to Sims, which already to begin with, it's not a good idea. Because it's a new game. It's not Sims, okay? But since people decided to compare this game with Sims, I'm gonna compare it too, just to show how different and how unfair, but at the same time better this game is, at least with the character creation and then oh wow, with the modification of it. Already the eye option Sims 4 doesn't have it. Find me a Sims 4 option that you can literally choose any base eye and then color it yourself and have color wheel. Already to begin with, Sims 4 doesn't have a color wheel. So you know what? INZOI wins. Again, the sliders in the Sims 4, it only works if you have mods. if you don't have mods, you literally don't have that much an option for sliders, even for fat people. Like, even in Sims 4 you don't have that. So what are you nagging? What exactly are you nagging about when you don't have it already in another game? You know, like, what exactly are you nagging about? Oh my god, it's beautiful, this color. This is not looking at all like poor Felix, but I don't know. Let's say I'm trying. And then already the trait Sims 4 has like bunch of, you know, like glutton, flirty, stuff like that, that basically has no meaning. So, you know, at least this one, the trait section has a gameplay. You know, for example, it tells you that yes, you are a charmer person, you are, you know, you tend to flirt or seduce people more, but at the same time in some situations you're shy, like more shy, you're more reserved, it's like it has gameplay that comes with it. But Sims 4, when it says it's flirty, it's just flirty. Your Sims is just so stupid and it goes just to flirt with everyone. There's no gameplay side of it, you know. You are the one that should force your Sims to make a gameplay, rather than here the gameplay comes itself with the traits. You don't have to force them to behave in a certain way, unlike Sims. Then they were saying that, yeah, but the clothes are looking so Asian. Again, it's an Asian game. Come on, guys, use your brains a bit more. It's an Asian game. Like, how do you want it to work? They are, in my opinion, they are sweet, they are generous to give us an option to not look Asian. It's an Asian game, it should be Asian, it should look like an Asian. If they're giving us a plus option of New York City, of another city that is not in Asia, not people that are not looking like Asians, and Asian clothing and everything, that's a plus. That's not a must, that's a plus. So that we see in The Sims, it's an American game. It's not at all for 1% an Asian game. We don't see Asian clothes in The Sims. We don't see African. Forget Asians. Asians are not like the only race in the whole world. Africans. We don't have African clothes in The Sims 4. You are nagging for something, especially an Asian game, that an American game hasn't done either. The Asians, the Africans, the Indians, Arabs, like there are so many Asians that don't feel like they exist in The Sims 4, while they can exist here. I talk at the same time while trying to make this. Oh, it's very complicated. Felix, I don't know. I'm going with this one, or maybe, obviously it's makeup, but maybe I go with, oh, I don't know, it kind of makes him look old. I don't want him to look old. Blushes, he doesn't. Oh, freckles, yeah, oh my god, yes. Felix has the cutest freckles in the whole planet. I go with this one because I think this is, he's not that freckly, but at the same time it resembles him the most. It resembles his face the most. I prefer this one, honestly. I will go a lighter pink version. I don't think I can turn it off, the gloss. Yeah, you know what, I turn off the gloss. I don't want it to look glossy, but that's more like a Felix in my brain. And yeah, so you know, if you're talking about representations in Sims 4, we also don't have representations. So what are you talking about? What are you nagging about, darling? You know, we don't have enough African hairs in The Sims. We don't have African representation. We don't even have one single African city in Sims 4. Asian words recently has started to come in the Sims, and mostly because again many people were saying that Asians are not represented enough, so they tried to add Asian also in the game. In so okay, actually it's a bit rosy. And then even when they tried to make Asians, they didn't do it correctly. There were so many mistakes that they did, you know, making the Asian world and the Asian stuff that were completely culturally wrong. But, you know, they tried. At least we give them the credit that they tried, even though most of the time it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't, I go with the pinkish one because I feel like it suits him, but it's not the exact it's not the exact shade. So yeah, it's not the exact. For example, they tried to make a Japanese cultural game, but in the end they messed up so many little details that everybody were mad about it, and they had to completely get rid of it. So it's difficult. It's more difficult. The thing is that what I'm trying to say is just it's difficult to make a game, okay? And they have the right to make the game look like their own race, because at the end of the day the creator is Korean, so you know he has the 100% right to make the game he wants to make. So there were like, you know, I'm not going to talk about like every little comment that was making no sense here, but you get the idea. Basically they were nagging why it's Asian, okay? If you don't want to play, I don't know what to say, but just like if you don't want to play an Asian game, just fade, you know, like it's okay, nobody's mad at you, nobody's angry at you, just don't play it. Ooh, I kind of like the glossy of it. Oh, I will make it even more glossy. Ooh, yes. It's not the best. The one on his lips are more dry, I believe so. And this one is like more pinkish, but like pinkish toward reddish. Yeah, it's more like that. And then yeah, maybe I lowered the glossy part. As beautiful as it looks, it makes it less dry, and I want it to be completely dry. I'm trying so much and I see myself failing so much. So let's go to the body. I think the face is done. It's not 100%. I will obviously like show the picture. You cannot, I will show it later on, just a couple of seconds because of the copyright problems. It's close. It's not the best, but it's close. Felix is not really I mean, he is muscular, but not that much. So yeah, you know what, guys? This is good. This is good of a slider. Okay, I agree that it's not the best shape they could come from. They could make. This is not the best shape, but it's enough fat. You know, it's enough body weight for me. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. You know, like Sims 4, if you look at it, it's almost the same. It has the same slider, so it's not that the game is lacking. Obviously it could be better with the details, but the game is not lacking, you know. Like, I'm sorry, there's nothing wrong with it. I tried to search for a problem here, I just couldn't find it. The game runs pretty well. On lower PC, I don't know, because I don't have a lower PC, but on my PC, which is by the way not the newest PC, but it's not the old PC either, it runs pretty well. Go play Sims 4 for 5 minutes, please. You get frustrated because of the constant FPS drop. It's like 1 second it's 60, then it becomes 10, then it's become 15, then it's become 5, then it's become 55. Then you cannot play a smooth game on Sims. And here, all the while, I'm having a constant. I don't think you will see my FPS, but it is constant. It cannot be more constant than that. And most YouTubers that have been given the chance to play the gameplay, they said the same thing, that the game runs perfectly on the PC, like without any FPS drop and everything. So it's I think people didn't play it fair on the game a bit, which made me very upset about the fact that people say all the time that they want to have representation, but when they have representation for once, they're not happy about it. So that's personally, I don't think Felix is that hairy. That's a shame, you know. That's, for me, it's just a bit of a shame. I wish people were less meaner, cause I believe in the level of the gameplay. There's nothing wrong with this game. It has a style of its own, but every game has a style of its own. Paralyzed had its style of its own. The Sims 4 has the style of its own. So at the end of the day, I like it. Ooh. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Personally, I finally feel comfortable playing a game that is culturally more close to me. That is again my opinion, you know, because again, as I said, I've been playing more American games, so it's a pleasure to see a life simulation game with a different style. I don't think it's necessarily a negative thing. If you don't like it, don't play it, simple as that. But for us on the other side of the world, that we have like different culture closer to Asians, it's a pleasure to have, and I really love it. You know what? I don't know. I personally, I didn't found anything wrong with the style. Not everybody constantly wears a crop top, you know, not everybody should dress the same way you dress. Everybody were saying that, yeah, but you know, wears baggy jeans, wear baggy jeans. Not everybody wear baggy jeans, honey. Some people wear skinny jeans. Some boyish bebés on the internet or on real life look like babies here. There are some males without hairs, there are some males that have soft skin, there are some males that have freckles, there are some males that are like Felix. They're small, but they're tender, okay? And there are also some women like me who love softish men like that. I really love softish men with softish character. I really love it. Personally, INZOI was touching a very soft spot on my heart that I didn't know it existed, and I really love it. I really love it. I wasn't upset for the opinions. Obviously everyone are allowed to give their opinions, like me. I was just upset that they were so rude about it. For example, if you say that, like, for example, if you tell me that you prefer to see me blonde with blonde hair, that is fine. But if you come directly say it in my face that I look ugly with my black hair, that is insult. That is not nice at all, and that should be avoided. That shouldn't even be there in the first place. You can give me good comments, you can tell me, you can give me recommendations, but I don't think you are allowed to be rude about it, you know. It's okay to say we want more representations in INZOI, but saying that INZOI completely focus on the Asian side and that their homophobic and that they're fat phobic and that they're everything phobic is very rude and unnecessary. You can always choose to be honest, but in a sweet way, and yeah, don't hurt people. Because I believe that the creator of the game and all the team that were working on the game, they're nice people. They tried their best to make a good game, and it's just not fair on them to. It's just not fair. That's all. And there were also some people saying that the underwears here are looking like grandma underwear, especially for women. And they were also saying that, yeah, but there are some women that wear sexy clothes. Why nudity doesn't exist in INZOI? INZOI is a game made for children. You know, not every woman likes to get naked in front of everybody. There's that. Not all women have the same taste in underwear. I personally like wearing sexy underwears, but that doesn't mean that I constantly want to wear sexy underwear. Sometimes I want to wear a grandma underwear and be comfortable at my house, you know. I don't know, it's just that it's just an opinion based, you know. It's like, it's not dramatic. You can have mods, you can have CC. They specifically said that they're making the game CC friendly. So you can make as many sexy underwears as you much like without forcing your opinions on others, plus the fact that nudity in Korea is illegal. So if you want to see the game developers go to prison, that's not really nice of you, because if that's a personal work, they can go to some extent, but if they're working in a company with legal rights and legal laws, they cannot do that. So whether if you want it or not, it's not possible. Same for me. I'm not gonna say something against my country and then tomorrow I see my family die. You know, I'm not gonna do that for the pleasure of people. I'm not gonna say something that will destroy my whole career, my whole life and family and friends. So please, please be more considerate about a country, about a culture, about a situation that you want to talk about, because there's stuff that rather you don't know or you constantly choose to be ignorant about it. It's not a question of being good or being bad. Well, like, we're not saying wearing Asian clothes or Asian stars are a good thing. We're not saying it's a bad thing. It's just the way it is, and all we can do is just being respectful about it. Please respect that the creator is making the game that he likes to make. That's all. That's really simple. If it's not in your taste, it's okay, don't play it, but don't insult people's way of thinking, people's culture, and people in general. So yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say about it. I personally really liked the game, and I love it. And if the game comes out, it's going to be one of my favorite games. I'm not going to compare it to Sims. I'm not going to compare it to Paralives or any life simulation, because it is its own game with its own character and personalities. And if I have any recommendations, well, I give it peacefully. I just say I want this, can you try to do it? And that's it. Nothing forceful, nothing mean about it, and that's it. So yeah, that was the whole idea of the game. I made Felix for you guys. He's close, like he looks similar, but he's not similar. There's something different about it, but I tried my best. I love Felix so much, and I'm just a bit disappointed at myself that I couldn't visually make him close the way he looks. But it's okay. I may try in The Sims 4 and see what Sims 4 offer, you know, just for revenge kind of stories. We will see about that. Thank you so much for coming and watching my video. I really respect each and every one of your opinions. Don't hesitate to tell me what you think. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't fight, I would be respectful about it, and you have your own right to have a different opinion if you agree or not agree with it. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hey guys, I'm back again. So sorry about that, because I just forgot to show you some aspect of the game that is so cool. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. I'm clumsy, okay? I just forgot to show you the photo aspect of the game that you literally can choose. So basically you come in the studio and then you come here. Basically you can change the position of your lighting. If you want the light to be behind, forward, it's 55, you know. You can choose basically where you want your light to be. You can choose a background. I hope with custom content there are like obviously many other options that you can choose from. And then there's a photo mode here that you can go, and then you can choose your character to smile. Oh, that is so lovely. I'm gonna save it. You can make him laugh, you can make him look depressed, surprised, angry. Oh, that is so cute. Wink, wink, wink. Some of them are a bit unnatural based on the face of your INZOI, face of your ZOI, but some of them are cool. For example, the open mouth one is so cool. Or you can make them pose, you can make them literally like dance. Yes, 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 Felix, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. Let's go. So yeah, you can make them dance for you, and for now the video option, taking a video, is not possible. It will be possible later on, and you can do so many, like you can literally, like when he's dancing, yeah, that's ridiculous, but you get the idea, okay? Or you can just make them pose. Okay, okay, honey, Felix. Laundry room. Oh, interesting. Bar stool. So yeah, you can move the camera around, you can take so many photos. Oh yes, there's no chair here, but you know what, that looks fine. I'm gonna take a photo of my lovely Felix. A couple wedding? Interesting. So yeah, there are like so many mini cute options in case you wanted to use and take a photo. So that's it. No, for real, bye bye.
But I think I'll be alright, 'cause I'm not giving up, I'm not giving up yet.